Hello, everybody. Welcome to my weird and wonderful world. And today we're going to talk about why I think you should be getting CDs. But before that, I do have some other things I need to talk about. And I will be leaving timestamps so you can get right to the right chapters. And I might be a little chatterbox because, yeah, but first, I do need to do something very special, something that always needs to be done on this channel. I have two new subscribers that needs to be shouted out. So, Achy Bones Bassman and AJ Fez, thank you for joining the Moster family. I do hope you get what you're looking for here. I I really appreciate my fans. um, Note that when I hit 300 subscribers, I am going to be doing another contest, and I will greatly up the prize that I give. I want to make sure that when I hit 300, that I'm going that yeah that it's going to be worth it for all my wonderful subscribers, because I love you out there. But let's get to the point, to what I was trying to talk about. First thing I want to talk about is yesterday's video of asking if Kiss is a good band or not. Now, mind you, I first thing about that is that it's just my opinion. I do not mean to offend anybody. Never ever on this channel is my intention of offending anybody. I want to thank everybody who commented and gave me the likes and dislikes, good or bad. With the good comments or bad comments, it doesn't matter. Drop my scissors. It doesn't matter. I appreciate all of you. You're awesome. And so just wanted to make a statement about that video, that, again, like I said, it's my opinion. I was just trying to look at it objectively, and it was contemplation. It was speculation. I wasn't really being serious about it, but I was serious about it. Of course, I was telling, I was giving you my honest opinion for sure. But again, like I said, it was speculation. I love Kiss. I still love Kiss. I still want to get all their albums. I wish I would have seen them live. You know, I still love that. Okay, I still love that drum solo that Peter Criss did in 100,000 Years. It's a great solo. Is it better than a Danny Carey or a Neil Peart? I don't think so. Okay, not even close. But they were still awesome, awesome, awesome memories of my childhood growing up. They were live superheroes to me. They were superheroes. They were my favorite band. They were my first favorite band. They were the band that made me fall in love with music. So how could I not fall in love with Kiss? They were a good band. I'm not, I just hope I didn't really mislead anybody with that. It just, when I compare them now to so much of the music I listen to, I'm not talking listening. I don't listen to much modern music. I'm talking about, like when I listen to Beatles, when I listen to Sparks, when I listen to King Gizzard, when I listen to Tool, when I listen to Yes, when I listen to, there's so much more musicality to those, and so on, than Kiss ever had. You know, I'm not trying to disparage them. I love them, and yeah, I was just being objective. Okay, I hope I cleared that up. I don't want to talk too long about that. I also wanted to show you something really cool. I kind of put them away. Oh, yeah, yeah, I have to get them. Yeah, I should have had this ready, but I'm gonna get all of them because I gotta show you this. Sorry for leaving the blank screen. Yeah, I know you can still hear me. I'm not far. I'm just inches. I'm just like a foot away, a foot or two away. But yeah, I have to show you these. Okay. I am a huge fan of going to Dollarama for stuff, right? And I'm always checking for whatever items they have. And this ties in nicely with this talk of why you should be buying CDs and why this made me so excited. And I'm probably over exaggerated excited for this, but didn't I find these perfect boxes, these perfect wooden boxes for $4 each? I bought four of them. I want to go and buy a couple more tomorrow. I want to stock up on these because they're perfect. They fit. Which one do I want to show you? I'll show you this one first. Yeah, they fit. They'll fit 25 standard CDs perfectly. And you see how there's even a gap in between, just just enough of a gap in between that is not stuffed in there. They they hang out just enough above the I can stack them on top of each other. So and so right now I have in this one I put all my I put all my Sparks and my Franz Ferdinand, with Franz Ferdinand being in the middle because you know what? Larry Graves is right about that. I asked him about that. I go, why wasn't that included in your tier list that you did today? And he was like, well, he doesn't consider it the Sparks album. He considers it its own album because of the. So yeah, that's why it's now right in between Franz Ferdinand and Sparks. So it is its own entity. But yeah, look, you can. I'll put this here, and just to give you an example, you can't see it yet, but they are. There's my Bell and Sebastian. There's my there's all my Bell and Sebastian. There's all my Rush, and I know with Rush they're not making anymore. So look at that. So I can put it in like a brick pattern or whatnot. But now I got boxes and I can decorate them. They're made to be decorated. so to show you that $4 Dollarama called painted, and I can like this one here have all the Rush in it. It's all the Rush. I'm not going to be getting any more Rush because they're not making any more albums. Any special, this is it. This is what what I have. So I can paint this. I can paint this box and put Rush all over it. Same thing with the Sparks because I am going to be getting more Sparks, right? And this one here, like I said, I bought four of them. I put all the Bob Mole stuff, like with the Husker Du, upside down, Husker Du, Sugar, his solo stuff, and at the end, just to fill out the space, I put some REM. so yeah, I was so excited to find these, and so yeah, with this I can. So when I get more Sparks, because I am getting more Sparks probably in the next week or so, I'm gonna take I'm gonna be taking the Franz Ferdinand out of that because this box is going to be dedicated to Sparks. But for the moment, it all fits perfect, so I'm going to keep it in there. Oh yeah, I was so stoked on those. So it's going to get me into my next topic where I'm going to talk about why. But I'm going to I'm leading into that. Every topic that I'm talking about is getting closer and closer to it. So the next thing I want to talk about is why I'm telling you that you should get is one of the reasons why I was thinking about it in the first place and why you should go out and buy CDs as much as you can find. And I'll give you many points on that. Just hold on. It's going to be about a 20-minute video, so or more. So hold your horses. Or hold no, you know what I'm trying to say. I don't want to get too much flustered here because I'm trying to. I don't want to make this too long of a video. All right, so yesterday, and I know I took a little time getting to it. I had it sitting around here for months and I didn't even touch it because I knew that I wanted to pay attention. Well, I wanted to, I knew I was preoccupied with different stuff. I had so much on the burners and so much going on, still going on, but I had to like force myself to like, hey, I make the time and go and do it. So I had bought this awesome external ODD and HDD device, right? I already have this 1 terabyte external hard drive, which is a storage device for me, and I've been ripping CDs from this directly into this through my computer, but not like going onto my computer, but directly ripping it into this so that I can back up all my digital copy of my CD, and so that either way that I have my music and I'm putting all my music on here. So far, what I have on here is King Gizzard, all the King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard albums, and all the Sparks albums. I did those last night. It took a few hours. It took me at least a good 4 to 5 hours to put all that on there. It takes time to rip a CD. But I'm going to get into a few points of why I think it's important to buy CDs. First point is okay. I think, and you can ask 10 of your friends, and they'll probably tell you the same thing. If you ask them what you think sounds better, music from a CD or music from streaming, I say probably 9 out of 10 of them will probably say CD. Yeah, because it is superior. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. I don't anything that you get off on the internet from any type of streaming site. You're not getting the true quality because with CD you are getting the absolute. You're getting exact. You can make an exact audio copy, which is what I'm doing with this, with my ODD and HDD device. You know, I am, yeah, because it's so important to and okay. What's another point? Another point is that right now CDs in many ways are cheaper and more available. There's a market in there out there for it. I mean, the market is basically full out there for CDs right now. You can find CDs anywhere. Doesn't matter if they're secondhand. If you find a CD, a good CD in great condition, and for only $1, and it's something is good or even potentially worth something, because people, there's gold mines. There's little gems here and there in those dollar bins that probably very rare and hard to get CDs that people didn't even consider any useful. They're going to come back. CDs are going to come back as big as LPs are right now, as big as vinyls. Vinyls have made a resurgence, and they're yeah, I still love LPs. I wish I could get into them. They are more expensive, but right now CDs are as cheap as they're going to get. I mean, they fluctuate. They're going to go up and down, but you compare to CDs how they how the price of a CD 35 years ago to the price of a CD today. It's relatively cheap enough. Probably even cheaper today to buy a CD than it was 35 years ago. Trying to find me another product, something that was manufactured that has the that has that value, that stayed the same price, that stayed or even better price than it did 35 years ago. You'll be hard pressed to find anything else. You might find something, but yeah, you'll be hard pressed to, to think of something. So think of it this way. Okay, another point. Okay, I'm going to change gears. Another point is that physical media is just fun. It's fun. It's fun to have. It's fun to be able to grab I grab a CD, and this is my newest favorite purchase is this Number One in Heaven. You know, having two CDs in there, and I straightened out the hype sticker on there, so now it's perfect. But to be able to go up and yeah, I instead of having that phantom music, it's you know you actually own your own music. Think of it that way too. You actually also own your own music. It's not, you're not renting it. Because when you stream music and are listen to it, you're only renting the music. This, you can keep it close to you. Now imagine, okay, you want a car stereo in your car because there are going to be places that you want to listen to music, but you're not going to get any cell service. Especially if you're like in places of Arizona, for example, you're not going to get any cell service, uh, or hopefully you have a power generator at your house when the power goes out, because if there's a blackout and there's no power, you can still play CDs if the phones go or whatever. It's just better to have have the physical copy. That's why I'm such a huge fan of physical media. I've made videos about that before. If you want, you can go check that out. I guess I'll leave it right up in this corner, right there. Yeah, right there. Okay, that was a little tough to get up there, but it's there now. So yeah, that's just part of it. Also, with me ripping my music, I'd be able to burn. I'm going to get some blank CDs, and I can burn some CDs, and I'm going to make some epic mix CDs. There's nothing better than a mix CD. A second best to that is a CD, a mix cassette, which is still, I'm probably going to be doing that eventually this week sometime. Program a playlist of those particular songs on my computer. Have it plugged into my stereo and have my cassette in the stereo, and all I got to do is just press play. I'll have it all timed out on the programming when I set up my yeah, and then I can perfect my mixtape and have the exact songs in the exact order that I want. And I'm going to do that for all my CDs. Get them all ripped. So yeah, it's just like I said. Physical media is fun. You get to own it. You're going to help support the artist. The best way to support your favorite artist is to buy their CDs. That's why it still pains me and kills me today that Weird Al Yankovic is not making any more albums. He's not making any more CDs. There's just the 14 that I have. 2014 was the last time he made an album, and I'm all disappointed in that. It's like that's the one thing about Weird Al Yankovic that I'm disappointed. Love his music, still a huge fan, and I will play his music every now and then. There is a time and place, and I do play it. But yeah, yeah. Um, Also, right now, you can get, if you want to buy CDs. CD players are relatively cheap. You can find them online, and you want to get the newer models. You don't want to go and get something that's going to be hard to get parts for if it breaks down. So you might want. So there are companies making CD players today. So you're going to want, you're going to, or you can even go and buy a DVD player, a Blu-ray player. They play the CDs in pitch perfect quality. So and that's the best way to be able to what they say call transport your music, if that's something that you're into and interests you. I don't know too much about that, but yeah, I don't know if I have any more points than that. It's just that when it comes to buying CDs and owning CDs, I think it's worth having. I think CDs are going to go up in price. I think you're going to have a reinsurgence, and you're going to, you're gonna have to be a connoisseur like with the LPs right now. People, keep your vinyl collection. All of you out there who have a vinyl collection, keep it. All of you out there that have a CD collection, keep it. Get more. Get more. Because they will be worth something someday. Guaranteed. Their value will be more appreciated in the future. Mark my words. So that's why I'm saying, and for all the reasons I mentioned, not just for the value that they're going to have, but just because they're personal, they're fun, they're easy to use, they're a little bit lower maintenance than playing a record. Playing a record, there's a lot more involved that you need to do to play a record than it does to play a CD. I can just flip in a CD, and it's just so much more. I To go to the next song, I don't have to open up the thing and lift it off, to carefully lift it off, and you want to make sure you lift it off. Okay, I'm not gonna ramble. I'm gonna let you go now because you know how much I love you. And a quick reminder that I'm still on for August 10th to give you that awesome. It's going to be an awesome Sparks talk with Larry Graves, Monty Mullen, and Paul Barrett, and their respective awesome channels that you should go check out. I'm gonna have to leave their links down again in the comments below. I'll pin it down there because I love those guys too, and they're yeah, I love that they're Sparks fans, and me being a new Sparks fans, we're gonna have a lot of cool stuff to talk about. But I've talked for 22 minutes now. I'm going to let you go. Again, I repeat, I love you all out there. So please be safe. Take care. I will see you on the flip side. And please, everybody, have a great day, evening, morning, afternoon, night, wherever you may be. Peace.